food and nothing else, and all of a sudden a sketch comedy show. We're out of pizza, I'm sorry. Oh, that's the nothing else. To start us off, we're going to have the Stephen Stanton Society open up. So, please give a warm welcome to the Vice President of Stephen Stanton Society, Akshay!
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Alright, this is good. We have a great show. My name is Akshay. I'm gonna let that work first. Alright, we're good. My name is Akshay. You might never have met anyone with that name before. It's not like a super common name. But it's like a nice name. It means indestructible, which is nice because it means that immediately after giving birth to me, my parents were like, "Fuck you, God! We have a baby that's never gonna die," which is fun. I thought my name was like not that common, but I got an email from a dude kind of recently, and his email was like, "Hey, I got a package delivered to Stevens, and FedEx said someone named Akshay signed for it, so if you know what the package is, let me know." And he sent that to me and 9 other people at the school with the first name Akshay. I didn't know there were that many people named Akshay in New Jersey, and there's that many in like a 2-mile radius of here, which is crazy. And I did like the appropriate thing to do in that situation, I think. I responded to his email like, "Hey man, no idea where your package is, but if the rest of you guys want to get lunch sometime, that sounds great. Let's make it happen." I really sent this email. I actually sent it like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't gotten a single response from any of these Akshays. And I'm like super bummed about it, because that'd be such an amazing lunch, you know? We all have this great conversation. No one knows who's talking to anybody at any point in time. And the waiter comes back with 9 credit cards with all the same name on them. We have like another like silly situation figuring that out. But none of that's gonna happen, and now the only consequence is that this dude who lost his package has really weird stereotypes about people named Akshay now. He's gonna meet some dude at work in like a couple years. Like his name's gonna be Akshay. This dude's gonna be like, "Oh, trust that man." He's gonna try to find every other person with the same name as him in a 2-mile radius now. Crazy like that. I studied abroad recently. I was living in like Asia, which was cool. I think I learned a lot about myself. My main takeaway: I really want a Korean baby. No, not what you guys are thinking. I don't want like a half Indian, half Korean baby. I want a pure Korean baby. I want like a Korean supremacist idea of the perfect Korean baby. That's my like ideal baby. I think we'd have a great time. Me and this Korean kid just kicking it. Obviously as like a child to raise, not as like a souvenir. But obviously like we're gonna have a grand old time together. But like it's gonna be hard to figure it out though, because I can't just like adopt a Korean baby. They're not gonna let me. I'm 20 years old. And I don't have good ideas, so that's not gonna work. But like, you can just kidnap a baby, you know? Like, no, you shouldn't. I'm sorry. Let me be clear. You should not kidnap a baby. People have gotten away with it. Like, just people have straight up gotten away with it. Like, you remember those like milk cartons kids, like on the sides of milk cartons, because they were like, "We lost this kid. What do we do? Put him on milk cartons and let America's youth figure it out." Yeah, there are like adults who used to be milk carton kids, still don't know that their parents are the ones that kidnapped them. You know, like that could be one of you guys. Or any of your families like not close to your extended family? Like you don't know any of your aunts and uncles? I'm just saying. That's you. Right? Stolen. Right? Because like there's no way you come back from that. There's no one like bringing home a 3-year-old to Christmas one year and it's like, "Oh, who's the 3-year-old, Brenda? Oh, I kidnapped this kid. We're gonna raise him as part of a family now. You guys are cool with that, right?" Like that situation's never happening. So you gotta keep your eyes out. Other cool thing that I saw when I was living in Asia, it would always be like a family of 4 riding a 2-wheel motorcycle, which is very impressive. And it's always the same order. You got the dad driving, you got a toddler holding on for dear life in the front. And this toddler is, by the way, doing the most important work of his entire life. Because most toddlers don't understand like the futility of life. If this kid fucks up, he's dying like immediately, and he knows it. No, like I was that kid at one point. You know, my family came to America when I was like a couple years old. So like I've been that toddler holding on in front, and it teaches you a lot. It teaches you about the fragility of life, and like you need to behave sometimes, even as a 2-year-old, because seen so many 2-year-olds, like American 2-year-olds of all different races, just being like a little shit sometimes. And it's always the same reason. They don't understand the fragility of life. None of these American 2-year-olds understand it. And I'm always like, you know what? I think that's what we need. I think we need to put these 2-year-olds in near-death situations. So we'll have loving 2-year-olds and we'll all be happy. No, actually, I saved a baby kind of recently. That was a cool experience. I was like leaving my apartment and there's a daycare like right below my apartment. So as I was like leaving, the door was closed behind me. There was like a nanny bringing a baby in the stroller, and she was like, "Oh, hold the door." The door closed behind me, so I'm like, "Oh, sorry, let me help you out there." I key open the door again, and she's like, "Let me put my purse down right in front of the door so that it stays open. We can get on with their day." But as she's putting her purse down, the stroller starts rolling towards the street, and there's a baby in here, like an 8-month-old baby. She doesn't know what's going on. So I reach out and I grab the stroller and I save her life. And the nanny's like, "Thank you so much, because like something bad could have happened." And we went on with our day, like it was fine. It's just that it's kind of weird because now the baby owes me one. Like let's say I get brutally murdered next week. College can wait for that kid. First priority is avenge my brutal murder. So obviously, you have like 18 to 20 year training sequence where you get like ready to avenge my murderer. You kill the person who killed me, and then get your DED, move on with your life. But like that's gotta happen first. I think I'm like a little worried because I feel like my set might be a little too like anti-baby. And I'm not anti-baby. I just like feel like someone needs to be holding him accountable. That's all I'm trying to do here, guys. That's my set. We have an amazing set from Birk.
How's it going? How's everyone doing? My name's Andrew, and this is my impression of Attila the Hun. Get it? 'Cause he's dead. Anyway, so let me get a quick poll of the audience. Who here has an iPhone? Good. Put them down. Who here actually likes their iPhone? Alright, let me tell you why you're wrong. So, the iPhone's always doing shit that you just don't want it to do. For example, I'm trying to text my friend OMW. It's an abbreviation. It means on my way. But for some unholy reason, it decides to autocorrect it to the entire phrase, "on my way!" exclamation point. I'm just trying to tell my friends that I'm approaching the destination, but it decides to be a wise guy, right? And it forces the personality onto me that I absolutely cannot wait to go to Pierce and eat shitty pizza. Like, if it autocorrected to just "on my way" without the exclamation point, that would be totally okay with me. But no, it's the exclamation point that really puts it over the edge. But alright, so some of you were looking at me a little funny. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh. I can look past this, alright? I swear to God, if someone sends me a text that involves the laughing, crying emoji, I'm reporting you. I'm blocking you and reporting you to the goddamn police, alright? Because there are only 3 people in this world who unironically use exclamation points and laughing, crying emojis, alright? Parents, grandparents, and fake little bitches, alright? God damn. I have a theory in life, right? You've heard the phrase "go hard or go home." Some people like to say "send it or end it." I call this philosophy of mine a 0 or 100 theory. And basically it goes like this. I want, in life, any outcome of any situation to be either the best case scenario or the worst case scenario. Let me provide you with an example. Suppose a young farm boy such as myself is fiddling for a tickling, right? And so somehow I muster up the courage to approach a fair maiden of the land, and I ask her a question. I pose an inquiry to this lady, and I say, hey, you want to go out or something? So anyways, I'm very confident. And there's typically two outcomes, right? There's the 100, where she says, yes, I'm a happy boy, and good times are coming my way. Then there's the 0, where she says, no, and I'm a sad boy, and I'm going to be alone forever. But what a lot of people don't know is that there's actually a third option. -100. And that's her. I ask her if she wants to go out with me, right? And she responds, no, get the fuck away from me, you disgusting, scrawny, glasses wearing, slimy, last to get picked in dodgeball looking ass. I'm filing a restraining order, don't ever look at me, don't touch me, don't breathe in my direction. Yeah, I want that. I would laugh my ass off if that actually happened in real life. It would be so funny. Actually, I think I'd prefer that to the 100 or the 0. At least I'd get a funny story out of it, right? Like, at least it's on a date, right? Right? It actually happened to me the other day. So I was texting this girl, right? And I'm like, hey, do you want to go out with me? And she responds, yes. How's next Friday? And, well, at first I was a little disappointed. I would have preferred the -100. But then I respond, that sounds great! Exclamation point. And she responds, oh, never mind. I didn't realize I was talking to a fake little bitch. Anyway, that's my set. Now I'm going to go
hello everybody, my name is Edward McAdams, but I prefer to go by Ed the Immortal because I've never been killed, and this is that I won't live forever. So I hallucinate in class. I think it's sort of like a sleep deprivation thing. It's kind of bad because I don't think the classroom is the place to be having out-of-body experiences, contrary to what fucking stoners would tell you. So yeah, I see a lot of weird shit while I'm trying to learn math and whatnot. One time, you see, I'm really insecure about my cooking. And this guy comes up to me and says, your quiche is fucking disgusting. And then he vanishes. Another time, there was a girl in the seat in front of me. She turned around and said, like, hi. I'm like, hey. I blinked and she vanished. So I'm working on that. At my high school, we ate at a college campus. It was an agreement between the schools, so we got to eat in a pristine college campus cafeteria. And all the college kids seemed to sit at a table all by themselves. So every single table had one college student at it. And what me and my friends had to do every single day was reenact the Trail of Tears. That's right. We came down to a table. We acted really polite. We said, hello, can we please sit here? They said, sure, you can sit here. We sat there. We started making government. We started talking really loud. We started telling them how there's not enough space for them anymore. And soon enough, they'd leave. We yelled, yeah, get the fuck out west! It was really messy. I love those guys though. We used to do a lot of fun stuff. We used to take a car, roll all the windows up as high as they could go, drive it to a shady part of town, and we'd all take turns going around in a circle, farting. And one time, a cop car drove by, and one of my friends was about to fart, and we're like, no, don't stop it! He's driving by! Shh, keep it in! Keep it in! Don't let him see it! Don't let him see it! Woo! Cop car passed, farted. One time we literally took a shit, we're like, dude, you're a legend! I grew up in the city. I love the city. I think a lot of people love the city, and I was working at summer camp this summer, and this kid had moved away from the city. He was missing it very much, and he would talk to me about it all the time. He said, Ed, what do you miss the most about the city? And I saw it for a second. I'm like, I miss all the kinds of people. This is different kind of people. You got black people, you got white people, you got all kind of people in New York City. And he's like, yeah, that makes sense then. What I miss the most about the city is that I never feel like I'm going to get mugged anymore. And I think for a second, I'm like, yeah, he's right. I don't feel like I'm gonna die anymore from random people off the street. And I really miss that. I have to like make up situations like, oh man, they really wanted to. Those 3 freshmen and their robot could beat the shit out of me. Uh-oh. Who here has seen the new Spider-Man movie? Well, I got a few problems with the new Spider-Man movie. Most of them have to do with the way they changed Aunt May. So, for those of you in the audience maybe who haven't seen it, in the old Spider-Man, Aunt May was this kind old woman, like maybe like 50 or 60 years old or so, was sort of dependent on Peter because he like provided her. But Peter was also sort of dependent on her for like emotional support and stuff like that. And what they did in the new movie is they made her like really like hot and like sexy and stuff. I don't think that's right because personally, I had an easier time beating off to the old Aunt May. If she's 60, I'm 60. So while you can pull out your phone for a second, we're running a Kickstarter right now. We're reintroducing old farming equipment back into the modern world. I think it's up for like 9 more days. It's called Popsicle. And with that, I'd like to introduce the president of Offcenter, Jacob.
Get this out of here. I don't need this. Hey everyone, welcome to Off Center Presents Free Food and Nothing Else. So this show is about food, obviously. But like, who here is like, oh, I love food. I can't live without food, right? Right? Food's fucking dumb. Think about it. Like, you gotta eat 3 times a day. Do you know what I could do with like 3 hours I spend eating? Like, not much, but like, I could. And like, food, you have to take in energy to like live. What the fuck is up with that? Yeah, free food! Yeah, we have free Treasurer of Off Center, Alex.
Hi! I also have feta! Hey, stop!
I don't know about that.
We all got free food!
Yeah.
Woo! Alright, guys. See this guy right here?
Yeah.
He's gonna eat his food, then leave.
Well, no, I didn't say
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I mean, like, that's fine.
Jacob, shut up. Hi. Why don't you stand up?
No, guys.
Stand up!
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, you don't... It's fine. Like, no. Like I was saying, food's really...
Jacob, shut up!
I was saying, I wish I was a plant.
I said shut up. Hey. How you doing?
I'm alright.
So I heard you like free food, huh?
Yeah.
You like comedy, do you?
No, I do.
Okay, well I think you like free food more.
I mean, it's fine if he does.
Jacob! Let me do my fucking thing! You want some?
I'm really not that hungry.
It's only the berries.
Oh.
Open your mouth.
Oh.
This is weird. Stop.
I got some more.
Don't feed him. No, that's weird.
He's eating himself.
Yeah. Oh, there's dippers?
Oh, they're different.
I love dippers.
The Oreo type.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love dippers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here,
Are
take
these
some.
all for me?
I got it for you.
Are you like threatening him?
Jacob! Get out!
Eat, come on. Come on, eat.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? You like that. All the free food you want. Take the food.
Are you thirsty?
No.
So it's a sketch comedy show. It's a series of short, non-interconnected comedy sketches. You know the drill, maybe. So it's fun. It's a comedy show. If you find something funny, laugh. That's okay. What we don't want is people talking while we're doing. That's disrespectful. We don't want you on your phones. That's also disrespectful. We worked hard on this show, and we want you to see it and enjoy it. So without further ado, let's start the show. Oh my God!
Guys, I did it! I solved the river puzzle!
Was I able to make it across the river? And none of us get eaten?
Yes and yes.
It only took 3 days.
Oh, look, I know it took a while, but look, this is really the fastest way across. Since we have all these animals, we have to cross about 27 times back and forth. But it's the safest way to get across the river. We're all gonna make it out alive!
Yay!
So, Duck, you're not with Coyote, so you don't get eaten. And, Cow, oh man, you're all so weird. Fox, you're not with Pig. So Pig, you won't get eaten. We're all gonna make it across alive, I promise. So anyway, up first is Duck and Cow.
Whoa. Slow down.
What?
Dude, Cow is always like this. She's such a bitch.
What?
I don't want to go across with her. That bitch is kind of lame. Yeah, see what she does? She's always just like mean. She always talks shit about me behind my back, too. I don't want to go across with her.
Are you serious? Alright, fine, whatever. It still works if, alright, okay, so if we swap out Duck with Fox, it still works, we can still get across.
I know about that. We just broke up.
What?
I mean, like, we're still friends and all that, but that boat is really small. Yeah, that's right, Coyote.
Coyote? Coyote will literally eat you!
Yeah, she's got a point.
At least it won't be awkward.
Alright, no, absolutely not. I've spent 3 days figuring this out, and we are doing it my way. What? Stupid. What? You all hate the plan?
Yeah.
Alright, raise your hand or hand equivalent if you hate the plan. Alright, you know what? Wait, what? Alright. What do you all hate about the plan? What do you hate? Tell me. No, that's fine.
Why don't y'all just meditate?
Stop
This
it.
is all making me upset. Relax, calm down, and take
Shut the
up.
fuck up. Why don't we just agree to not eat each other? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're just not going to eat each other? What?
Yeah.
But you were just bickering.
Why can't you just us not be savages and just get across the river?
Yeah, it's not like we hate each other on this side of the river.
I don't know, Coyote. Maybe I don't trust all of you not to eat each other because you brutally murdered my 3-year-old son.
You got a point there. It kind of happened. Yeah. Sorry about that. He wandered into the barn.
No, don't make me relive it. Don't.
We were scared.
Yeah.
Sorry, it honestly could have been anyone.
I should have grabbed his scalp and horn. I feel terrible.
Yeah, I shouldn't have pecked out his eyes with my dole beak. That was totally not me.
Yeah, and I just started eating his intestines and I couldn't stop. What? His ribcage was shaped like a trough.
Oh my God.
Okay, we'll do the plan.
Really? You'll do the play? Just like I wrote it.
Yeah.
You're shitting me.
No.
All right, that's just. All right, great. All right, so first up, cow and duck. Let's go. Let's do this.
Wait, this stuff is really dirty.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Coyote, you can eat them both.
Yes!
for, and why my men found you in bank vaults this evening.
That's no way to get an answer out of somebody, Commissioner.
Jacobs, who is this guy?
Oh, this is...
I'm Answer Man, Master Criminal.
Well, yeah, that.
Okay, why is the answer man?
Well,
I'm Answer Man because I must any question asked around me.
Okay, tell me why you were in the vault last evening.
Commissioner, he just explained.
Okay,
He answers any question.
okay, why were you in the bank vault last evening?
I was in the bank vault, Commissioner, because I wanted to be caught. Tell me, when was the last time you saw your daughter?
If you did a single thing to her, I will...
Commissioner.
What? Did you do something to my daughter?
I have her held captive, Commissioner.
Where is she?
She's held in my secret lair. What kind of master criminal do you take me for?
I don't know! Where is my daughter?
I just told you she's in my secret lair. I don't have to give you the whole truth, Commissioner.
Okay, what do I ask?
Well,
You should ask me exactly where your daughter is.
Where's my daughter being held?
Exactly.
Where exactly where is my daughter being held?
Since such a question leaves no room for ambiguity. She's at 2800 Blackwood Street, hidden in my basement.
Did you get all that?
Of course he got that, I just said it.
I didn't ask you!
Hey, I'm going out for a coffee run before we get to Blackwood. Does anyone want coffee?
Yes, I'll take black, they'll have 2 sugars.
Wait. Get a squadron over to 2800 Blackwood.
Got it.
Stop!
One thing, they're out of sugar. Is Splenda okay?
It's fine for me, but he's allergic.
What did I just say?
Then stop. Are you alright, Commissioner?
Don't ask questions. Only answer them, and only when they're asked of you.
I'm Answer Man, not Anti-Question Man. Is he new here?
This is fake. Ouch. I'm assuming there will be traps.
Commissioner, I know you inflected that like a
Count with me, it has to be a
I don't care!
Well, I care.
Are there going to be any traps? I asked first.
Of course there are going to be traps! What kind of criminal do you take me for?
Oh no! Tell me what they are! Please tell me what they are!
How dense is he?
Commissioner, that wasn't
What are they? What are they?
What exactly are they?
Yeah, that! Sure. What are they?
There are bear traps by the doors and explosives rigged to tripwire.
So we got everything?
Well, you know, there's more you have to know in general, but for all intents and purposes,
Tell me
all the traps-
everything.
You want me to tell you everything?
what?
I don't. Stop being on his side! Don't want to play these games.
No.
You see, I think I have to get the questions from him.
You're just waiting, man. Tell me it. What do I want to know? What do I need to know?
You need to. What do you need to know?
Yes!
Everything.
I don't. Stop doing that! What is everything we need to know so I can be done with you?
It all started when I was 4.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm gonna head out.
Oh, this drip. How are you getting home?
I'm just gonna drive.
Just didn't refresh yourself and others.
Whatever, Steph. I haven't even had that much to drink. I drive better buzzed anyway. I'm much more alert.
Hi!
saw is far too common an occurrence. Steph made a big mistake letting Adam drive home. Let's see what these actors can change to make a better decision.
Hey, Adam. Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna head out.
You had a bit to drink. How are you getting home?
I'm just gonna drive.
Because seriously, Hutch's house and others.
Whatever, Steph. I drive better bus anyway. I'm much more alert.
Fine. Well, at least let me get in the car with you.
All right, so that was actually words. Guys, let's fix that. One more time.
Hey, Adam. Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm gonna head out.
You had a bit to drink. How are you getting home?
I'm just gonna drive.
Because seriously, Hutch's house and others.
You're right. I won't drive.
Perfect. Let's just take an Uber to the KKK rally.
Yeah!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? Do it again, do it again!
Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm gonna head out.
How are you getting home?
I'm just gonna drive.
Seriously, Hutch's house and others. You really should drive, Adam.
You know what? You're right. I won't drive.
Perfect. Let's just take a lift to the KKK.
What? What the? Again! Again! Do it again!
Hey, Adam. Are you enjoying the party?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but I think I'm gonna head out.
You had a bit to drink. How are you getting home?
I'm just gonna drive.
Seriously, Hutch's house and others. You really should drive, Adam.
You know what? You're right. I won't drive.
Perfect. By the way, let's just go off that KKK rally. Just go straight home.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect. Now there'll be more room for me.
Hi there. 2017 has been a crazy year, hasn't it? With racial and political divides sweeping the country, rapid climate change, and, of course, fake news. It seems like our democracy might be at risk. Can't we, kid? But is this really the most amazing time in American history?
Oh, hell no, man. What about the 1960s? My people had to fight for their civil rights.
You know what? Dave's right. Why don't we go back to the 1960s?
Whoa, no, that's not what I meant. No.
Here we are.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. Things were pretty bad back then. Justin, this isn't funny. Bring us back. Bring us back right now.
Dave, not before a few more facts.
Is that Negro over there giving you trouble?
Not yet, Dave. Camera change. The civil rights movement in America was at an all-time high. Its prominent figures included Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and of course, Malcolm X. And who could forget about Dr. King's famous March on Washington, which attracted over 500,000 participants, including Senator Bernie Sanders, my hero.
Wait a minute, wait. Did you just mention Bernie Sanders and not the I Have a Dream speech?
Here to talk to us more about African American history in the 1960s is Professor Blanche, Professor of African American Studies at the University of Montana.
Hi there, Dustin. Negro.
Hi, Professor.
He's literally Professor White.
So, in the 60s, black people had to stand up for their civil liberties, especially in Montana, where there was a 0.67% population of African Americans.
Wow.
Wait, isn't that where you work?
Did you know that Martin Luther King marched with Senator Bernie Sanders? Isn't he astounding?
He is a
There's that Negro that was bothering that nicely dressed white man.
Alright, Dustin, just snap your fingers and get us out of here, alright?
Quick. Sorry, Dave. It only works for me going forward.
What the fuck kind of bullshit is that?
Wait, don't leave me here.
See you later, guys. Here we are, back in 2017. We can ignore the still lingering racial issues.
Dustin, what's going on? Where's Dave?
Oh, me and Dave went back to the 1960s to learn about civil rights. He's still there.
You left Dave in the 60s?
Oh, I sure did.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? Why don't we talk about what's wrong with women's suffrage back in the 1910s?
No more time travel. Why are you controlling all of this? Why are you explaining all of this? You've never even experienced oppression.
Oh, because, Jennifer, I'm the host. I'm relatable by this network's target demographic. 18 to 35-year-old, nicely dressed white men. Like you! Yep, that's me. Don't have to go, I promise.
I'm gonna make damn sure don't happen again.
Actually, Dave, did you know that if you assault me, you're 3 times more likely to be convicted of a felony?
Hey guys, I hope you guys are all enjoying the food and the show. We've actually got a lot of feedback from people recently that you guys want to see more improv, so we're trying to something new. And we're going to do a set for you in the middle of the sketch show. So I'm going to introduce us. We are the 6 Blind Mice improv team. And you know how this goes. You just need a one-word suggestion to get us started. You gotta...
Penis! 9/11! Tampon!
Alright,
Slender! Fuck you! Harambe! 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 Harambe!
Hey, buddy, why don't you come on down here? Why don't you join us? Why don't you guys come down? Yeah.
What? Oh, that's a little weird.
How you doing, man? What's your name?
I'm Jack.
Oh yeah, like Jacko. Nice, cool. What was your suggestion again?
Harambe!
Wait, one more time?
Harambe!
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't think I fucking heard you. Do you wanna try that one last time?
Harambe!
That's fucking gold. You know what? You know what? Because every fucking improv show, there's one asshole who has to fucking yell shit and fucking dumb suggestions like fucking penis and boner and blender and other dumb shit. And worst of all, people always want to suggest Harambe! That's funny, right? Harambe! Alright, guys. You alright, buddy? You doing alright?
No.
Oh, that's good. You know, I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna give you one last chance, man. Give me your suggestion. Yeah, I got you.
Harambe!
Let's fucking do it.
Oh no!
Let's fucking do it. Sick 'em, boys. Get his ass out of here! Fucking Bill. Alright, so our suggestion is Harambe, right? Harambe! Alright, listen, Doc, you have to help me. My son, he is out of control.
No, I'm not. He smokes all the time. I have no idea where he gets them from. I have never smoked a day in my life. See, he's lying. I hear you coughing in your room all the time. You've got smoker's lung. I have asthma. Again with the asthma shit. You know, you can't just make up dumb words to excuse your behavior. It's actually a medical... Shut up, Tommy! Doc, you have to help me. I can't control this kid.
Tommy, have you considered how your decision to have asthma may have affected your family's health?
No, it's not a decision.
You see, he's a dirty liar!
It's because you won't give me my medicine!
And now he wants drugs! Tommy, your drug addiction is tearing our fucking family apart! You know your mother can't even sleep at night!
I need it.
Shut up, Tommy!
Let's talk about each other's food. Frank, how does Tommy make you feel when he says he has asthma?
I feel ashamed. Like he's failed me as a son.
Tommy, how does it feel to disgrace your family's name?
I feel...
You son of a bitch!
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm late, Detective Hill. I was downtown wrapping up a sloppy murder case. What we got going on here?
We got a murder, 28-year-old Samantha Perkins. Her brother, the last person to see her alive. Can't get a word out of him. He's too shaken up.
It's a damn shame, but I'm going to take a look around before I speak to the witness, all right? Hill, do we have any forensics testing on that blood?
Nope, still waiting on them.
We don't have time to wait for forensics. I'll test it myself. Yep, that's the victim's blood.
What the hell are you doing?
I had to make sure it was a genetic match. Look, if you don't want to solve this case, fine by me. But I'm going to use my skills to get to the bottom of this. Look, sometimes you just got to use all your senses. It's something they don't teach in the academy.
This case is taking a turn for the worst.
All right, look, I'm going to start outlining the body, all right? Now, something you gotta understand, detective. First thing you do, you gotta find the murder weapon, right? Ain't good murder, right? Yeah. Find the murder weapon. Then you lock the son of a bitch behind bars.
Detective, why the hell are you eating the chalk?
It's brain food, detective. Hold on, I'm gonna try this. Good driving. Anyway, brain food, like I said, brain food. You use your brain to solve this case. Something else teach in the academy.
If there's blood and there must be we have to check for wounds. We have to check for wounds.
You're right. Wait, they can see a wound on the left side. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Yep. This is likely the wound that killed her, but there's only one way to find out. Oh, it's gotta be neat. It's hard to cut into human flesh. Yep. You need 1 or 2 bites. 1 or 2 bites. Yep. Oh yeah. This is the wound that killed her, and judging by the smoky flavor and notes of gunpowder in the flesh, likely a bullet wound.
Detective, your skills aren't like anything I've ever seen in all my years in the academy. Maybe, is it possible that you could use this prowess of yours to... There's gunshot wound. There must be a bullet casing nearby. Is it possible maybe you could smell it?
Smell it? Well, I'm no bloodhound detective. Look, I simply have 10 million taste buds, whereas the average human only has around 10,000. Between you and me, I got bullied for it a lot as a kid. That and having 2 dads.
My mistake, Detective. Is there any way you can use this fifth sense of yours to wrap this case up?
Well, there's one way, but it's a little drastic. Tell me what you know! Oh my God.
Detective, I have to tell you something. You are truly doing a great service in this community.
Damn it! You couldn't tell me where the murder weapon was, but you could tell me that the murderer was in this room. Mr. Perkins, you're under arrest for the murder of Samantha Perkins.
Oh, I ain't going back to the joint for this shit!
Oh God! Oh God!
Look behind you.
Ah!
All right, Detective?
Looks like I really bit the bullet.
Hey, so keeping with the food theme, this next sketch was actually sponsored by Goldfish, the snack that smiles back.
Give it to me straight, Doc. You're gonna make it?
It doesn't look too good. I'm afraid your son, due to a severe sodium deficiency, has lapsed into a coma. It doesn't look like he's gonna come out of it.
Is there anything you can do?
I've done all I can. The best that you can do is stay by his side and be with him in his final moments.
Wait, are you saying that not even a delicious and nutritious helping of goldfish can help him get back?
Well, I mean, I've read the literature pretty thoroughly, and based on the research, I really don't know what you think that's going to do.
But not even with the many colors and flavors of goldfish?
I highly doubt that's...
Have you tried them all?
Well,
Original,
no, but
pretzel,
Yeah.
old grain pretzel, cheddar, girl cheddar, pizza, explosive pizza, bursting barbecue, smoking barbecue, atomic barbecue, barbecue puffs.
I've done all that I can. I've expended all my resources. There's nothing I can do.
Breaking up. Hey, buddy.
Where am I?
You're at the hospital. You were getting sick, so we brought you in.
Dad? Dad? Doc? God? Audience? Were you... Correct me if I'm wrong, but were you guys just all talking about a delicious, cheesy, crunchy, nutritious snack that comes in different, colors and flavors, but it's all the same shape though. Where you guys talking about? Is that what you guys are talking about? Oh yeah.
Do you want some?
Yeah, Dad, in this moment, there's nothing more than I want than Cheez-Its.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I have no son!
Wow, isn't Pompeii beautiful?
Yeah. But you feel the ground shaking?
It's probably nothing.
Are you sure?
Dude, what are the odds that Mount Vesuvius could erupt again?
Tim Matthews just can't seem to get a break these days.
Jessica, I can change.
Goodbye, Timothy.
But this spring, love is in the air.
Yeah, love is in the air, but I'm the only one who's not allowed to breathe it.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Hey, do you think you maybe want to go out sometime?
I think that would be a poor idea. Right now, I'm working to get up my net school loans. I am a young, driven woman with a career as a main focus. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but you're asking me out with good, pure intentions and are not motivated by self-pity and viewing me as some sort of rebound girl. Still not gonna happen.
When life gives you lemons.
Jessica, you're sleeping with my identical twin? Sorry, bro, our soul chakras just align better.
Make lemons.
You just gotta get yourself out there, man. Meet new people, you know?
Ma'am, would you like to go out with me?
Sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Time magazine notes. This movie goes on for 2 hours, and the guy doesn't catch a break. Not even once. People's Magazine declares, don't watch this.
Well, happy Valentine's Day to me.
Tim, would you be quiet? I'm trying to have sex with Jessica, the waitress, and every single girl that's ever rejected you. God, you're ruining my Valentine's Day!
Sit down, son. I said sit down.
So you have a lovely home.
You trying to fuck my daughter?
No, we're just gonna go mini golfing.
Mini golfing? Bullshit! I think you're trying to fuck my daughter.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I can see it in your eyes, and you know what? You're no good for her. I mean, look at your scrawny little shit. I think you can't even do a push-up.
I can do a push-up.
You want to drop and give me 20, young man? I said, do you want to drop and give me 20, young man?
Yes, sir.
1, 2. I'm not counting that one. 2.5. Ah, 2.5. Pathetic.
I can do more, I swear.
No, you can't, you little shit. Get up. How are you gonna fuck my daughter with that?
I don't have these intentions with your daughter.
Oh, really? I see the look in your eyes. You're a little horned up kid, huh? Huh? Looking for some sweet poontang tonight, aren't you? I know you're type. Well, listen, you know, my daughter, she's been talking very highly of you. And, you know, if things are gonna happen, and at this moment it's a big if, but if things are gonna happen, and I pray to God they won't, but if you wind up fucking my daughter, I want to make sure you show her a good time. Do you know how I had sex with my wife for the first time? In a car? Jesus Christ! What am I? Some kind of fucking animal? No! One of these, baby.
How does that even work?
Oh, if you don't know, I don't think you're ready. I'm going to give you a trial here, son. Let me see what you got. Let me see if you can show my daughter a good time. I'll clear some space. Jesus Christ!
I don't know how to ride a unicycle.
If you can't mount a unicycle, how's my daughter going to mount you? I mean, about that. It's the old me. But like I said, I want you to show my daughter a good time. So, son, I knew you were coming over. I prepared this. You know what this is, son?
No.
It is a bowl of lentils. Now, lentils are going to have a very similar texture to that of the inside of a vagina.
Okay.
Fingering. Come on, son. Let's see how you can do it. Come on. Are you kidding? Son, what if this comes up, huh? What if this comes up on the date?
I'm trying my best.
All right, well, eat it around, because that better fucking come up. Come on. Jesus God, come on, get your face out. It's fucking pathetic. Jesus Christ. Fucking eat pussy like a birdie, bro. I am on my last nerve with you. So let's say things start a little slow. Let's say I raise my daughter, take things slow in the beginning. All I want is make sure you know how to kiss her. I don't have a bowl of lentils to simulate lips now, do I? No other way to know if you're right for my daughter. Eat
Daddy, what are you doing?
Your boyfriend's gay! Also, he kisses really weird. He's like licking my teeth. His tongue was like bumpy and shit. Also, he doesn't even know how to ride a goddamn unicycle.
Babe, is that true?
Also, it looks like he voted for Hillary, so I'm not too keen.
I'm sorry, but if you can't even fuck me on a unicycle, this won't work
Mike?
Yeah?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you remembered to go and get milk earlier today.
Yeah, it's in the fridge, bottom shelf.
Oh, good. My favorite shelf.
So is he like just short or something?
What?
His head like barely, you can only see his head.
No. It's a lot worse. He,
Mike.
Yeah?
Here's the thing, I only drink whole milk. And I see that you got 2%.
I'm sorry, I didn't think there was that big of a difference. It was cheaper.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I thought that you and I were on the same page here. But clearly, I was wrong.
I mean, it's just milk. I mean, if it's...
Oh, no. This is the last drop. You see here is the brand you bought. And this is the kind that I prefer. You spot the difference?
One says 2%.
Yeah.
And
the other says?
The other says
whole milk. That's
Yeah.
right, dipshit.
Yeah.
That's
I'm sorry. If it's that big of an issue, I can just go to the store and get more.
No. You see, here, this is what I thought there was some sort of confusion because you bought the wrong brand. Oh. Do you see a difference between the brands? Yes. Oh. Look at that, Mike. Your friend here seems to know the difference.
It's just milk. If it's that big a problem, I can go buy more. We don't have
Oh,
to
no.
do something.
No. We are going to make this a big hit. You see, you do this every time. Every time I have a rule, you break it. And then I have to have a conversation about it. Whether it has to do with the milk, the laundry. Every time you step on my antenna. Every time you get the wrong dish soap. And every goddamn time you put my things on the top shelf where I can't crawl up the wall to reach it.
It's just a habit, man. Look, I'll fucking change. It's not a big deal, I swear.
Oh, I've heard that one before. All right, I'm going back into my room. And when I emerge from my cocoon at twilight, to keep the mush out of my bowl, I expect there to be whole milk.
What the hell was that? That was my fucking roommate! So weird!
Oh no! Weird! Shut up, Mike! I'm taking this one.
What? No! Finally, I got my very first Pokemon. It's time to start my journey. Well, as a matter of fact, I do. With Charmander by my side, we're gonna be unstoppable.
Okay, good.
You there!
Oh boy!
We locked eyes.
And that means
I challenge you.
it's time
To duel! Now set two cards and end my turn.
I don't actually play.
I played Mirror Force, second off.
What was that? I don't have a deck. I don't have any cards.
Then you forfeit. And I get your rarest card.
But I just said I don't have any cards.
Give me your debit card. Smell you later.
You there! Battle me!
I just want to make sure you don't play card games.
Oh no, I'm all about physical action.
All right then, Charmander.
Let it rip! Go, Dragoon! Yeah! My fitness, my power! Storm attack, Dragoon! Bay battle!
Pokemon.
You're done.
Pokemon.
Digimon.
Pokemon.
Skylanders.
Does anyone want to have a Pokemon battle? Finally! All right, Charmander, let's go!
Okay, so I have a perfectly red EV training team of 6 rhinos.
This wasn't worth it.
You showed him, Dragoon!
We got Alex, we got Kevin, we got Hien, we got Ed, we got Evan, we got Madeleine, we got Isaac, we got Simon, we got Matt, we got Hien, we got Chef, we got Max, we got Amanda, we got Phil on tech, we got our assistant producer, Scott, Jacob. Thank you so much for coming!
this show?
It's a hit show.
Wait, we have more food!
Class is dismissed. Thank you for coming.
I love the last
Did you enjoy the show? Did you enjoy the show?
Let's see if this has been recording. It has! Woo! And time to stop it. Wait, okay. I use this pretty often.